design team project for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. Hi everyone, it's Karen. I'm back with my first design team project for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy for the month of April. And this month I wanted to do an art dress. Made similar types of dresses over the years. This is not my first one. Started by making my own paper mache, basically dress form. I just use a Barbie doll that I purchased at a discount store, and I use the upper body to a paper mache and build a form that I can use as the base for the dress. It's a couple layers of book paper, and then I put a gold colored napkin on there, and then I also added, and that's all done with layers with Mod Podge and the paper, and then I added sparkle all on the top of the final layer while the Mod Podge was still wet. So where it peeks through, you do see a little bit of the gold and a little bit of the sparkle. And then of course, I just, with all the beautiful vintage and Clooney laces, and then a few of the others that Kim had in the shop and sent me for my design team package, I really envisioned this beautiful gown, and this is what I put together. The underskirt is quite a few layers of a sparkle tulle that I had in my stash, and that gave the nice stiffness to the dress itself. Just start at the top and we'll work our way down. I've got two little clear, just like they would be like garment straps that you would see on a fancy dress. I've used just some fishing line for that so that I could attach it to the hanger, which I just molded out of some heavy wire and made it into this shape with my jewelry pliers and wrapped it in white ribbon and added just a little acrylic heart there. And then in the top, I just stuffed in some of the sparkle tulle so that you can't see to the inside of the dress form. This top piece of lace here is the vintage scallop lace, and it's a 1-inch lace, and it's a flat lace. It's this one right here. And I just gathered along the bottom edge with a bit of a straight stitch, and then put that into the top of the dress form. And then there is some of Kim's 2mm AB rhinestone cup chain. I'm just going to take that little hanger out because it's going to fall anyway. And I put the cup chain around, all the way around the top edge of the dress. And then along the bust line and around the back is the ivory stretch tulle and sequin trim. And this was really nice to work with, actually, because you could stretch it and mold it around the breast area, and so it worked out really nice, and it's got a bit of a sparkle to it, so it's quite pretty. At the waist, I added the vintage cotton white lace, and this actually, you can see it here, has a bit of a scallop along the top, so it molds up and under the breast area and around. And I just finished it off at the back, bringing the edges together and kind of making it so that it looked as seamless as possible. As we head down the dress, this is the Venice Belle lace, and I will show you that one because of course I just used some pieces from it because I really liked how it looked scalloped along sort of the lower waist, below the waist and on the hip level. And this is it here. I cut out these scallops and I used them, and then in the on the side of the dress here, I actually used, let's turn it the right way, I used some of these loops as well, and I'll show you where I used those. So those are the bits of that lace there. And then on the side, just show you the whole thing here, I did sort of a kind of a cascading of some of the scallops, some of the loops. Here they are here. I added in this applique was in Kim's shop last year, and I ordered an extra one because I had used it in one of my design team projects last year and I really loved it and I knew I'd want to use it again. And so I took it all apart and I used pieces of it in this cascade down the side of her dress here. All the little bits of stitching with the gold, and these flowers here are from that applique from her shop. And then these little flowers here that are paper flowers, those are from my stash, and they have stickles added to them to give them sparkle. These 1, 2, 3 flowers here are from the Venice Floral Dangle Trim, which I still had some left over from my March design team package, and that's this one, and it's still available in the store. And it's a really pretty and very versatile trim, and I just used the flowers at the top, and then you'll see where I used the scallops as well. So I tucked those in there, added some of my own flat back pearls, added some smaller flat back pearls here and there along some of the applique pieces. The skirt of her dress is the white floral English Cluny lace fat quarter. I'm not sure if she has that available in the shop anymore, but something that she might be getting back in again, and I used a very small portion of that fat quarter to create the skirt of the dress. This side I did a smaller cascade, so some of that applique again with the gold stitching, some of the flowers, some of the paper flowers with the stickles. Under here is some of the loops from that trim, and then here is a couple of the scallops from the Venice Floral Dangle lace I used here. And you can see another one here coming in here at the back. And just before I go to the back, at the very bottom, I cut off the edge of the champagne cotton English Cluny lace. I'll show it to you. It's a really pretty lace. It's quite wide. And I wanted to put a little like scalloped bottom on the lace to finish off the other Cluny lace that makes up the skirt. And I had this in my design team package that Kim had sent me, and it's really pretty, but I could just see this piece here looking beautiful. So I hand stitched that on the bottom of the other Cluny lace. So that's this one here. And it runs all the way around and makes this really pretty little finished bottom on the dress. I think that covers the whole front of the dress. So we'll just turn it around, and this is the back. So what I did with the back was left the sparkle tool more visible, and you can see here where the Cluny lace ends and sort of blends in, and I've used the scallop of this to help with the blending of that into the back. And then I've used 3 of the Venice Floral Dangle lace pieces. I've cut them from the trim. There's 3 in total here, and 2 are more visible with a flat back pearl that I just put in the back. And then the third one sort of became part of this larger cascade that goes down the side of the dress here. So it's become a bit hidden in behind. You can see it in behind here. And you can see in the light how this sparkles in between here, and that's actually, I did not glue that down. I just left that so that you could actually see, you could see the dress form underneath and how it has a beautiful sparkle to it. And then of course you can see it here too, and it really catches the light, and along with those AB rhinestones at the top, gives a lot of sparkle at the top. So that is my design team project for April for Angel Dream Crafts Kim. And I hope you'll pop over to the store and have a look at these beautiful laces and trims and bling pieces. And she's got a lot of things in the store to go and look at, go and explore, and have some fun purchasing some items for you to craft with. I will leave links to the store in the description box below. I will leave links to all the designers so you can pop over and be inspired by the projects that they are all making with beautiful products from AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. So take care, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.